You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. I already know what to do. Present. Blackout report. Boom! Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Bum, bum, bum. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony of the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. This game has fantastic music. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Dear Lord, let's not give a fuck about the anal leads. Oh my god, Beast, what up, man? Beast and Mirrors in here. There you go. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill the victim, or hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Here we go. You guys ready? Cross-examination time. I love cross-examination time. Here we go. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Objection, Sleepy. That's right. He didn't go inside, though. Like, he did not go inside, though. No, exactly. What's more, guys? Everybody getting that game giveaway. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used it to hit the victim. Are you sure? That wasn't a clock, though. Hold it! The murder weapon? How to go from hearing time to seeing time? I know what's exactly. It's a table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something fishy here. Fishy, that's right. Present it. Wait just a moment. I love when he slams his hands down on the desk. That's one of my favorite things. There was actually a beatboxing version of this too, or a different version. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Pine. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just hit tilted and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted as the statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this and the testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. So wait for GTA 5 invite. Chevy, man. No worries, buddy. I've invited you multiple times. You gotta get in there, man. We'll play it on Monday. The only way that he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yeah, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Jade. The witness knew it was a clock because he... went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. This guy's bad at telling lies. Oh yeah, a lot of the victims can be bad at telling lies. It depends though. You struck her with the clock, and then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh my. Order on the court, order on the court. Intriguing, please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Phoenix should have a sonic voice? Good idea. Sonic voice for Phoenix. I can see that. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard no. He fucking throws the toupee in his face. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and Barn, give him death. That's a little harsh if you ask me. A little harsh. Not a sonic voice, not a sonic voice? We'll see. I'm trying to match it to the voice that was actually done for the dub, but I mean, it's hard. I'm trying to figure out what I want for his voice. Objection! Objection. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. You claim the sound of the witness heard came from this clock. Biohazard Bunny, think of that delicious fall. Appreciate it. Aerocan, you're playing this. I'm so excited. Aerocan, absolutely. I'm playing the whole series. My idea. We'll see. Do you have any evidence? Dennis isn't here at the moment, but yes. The whole case is riding on this. It better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sowit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is cleared if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Ian, how you doing, buddy? What's up, Ian? Good to see you. We'll do the giveaway soon, though. He's still around, sweet. Oh, of course, Tendiz is still around. Tendiz is still an crucial part of the channel. Your Honor, may I have the clock? May I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25 p.m. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've had the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! Yo, thank you for that retweet, Ken. Appreciate that. Partial projection, nice. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the direct discrepancy between what Mr. Sowit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have the case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, man. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Sowit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You liars are all shit. That's pretty much what he's saying. Grr. I almost had him. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh my god, is there though? Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. It's not 3 hours behind. It's 3 hours ahead. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Think, Phoenix, think! Right? You think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I can. You bet I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Fine, I'll let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off. Not even the power outage, Death Hunter. You'll see. The passport! She was in Paris! The victim just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Take that. The dog wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard her when you struck her dead in apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit, or should I say, Mr. Did It. That was really bad. Phoenix, come on. Fucking starts having rabies. I love how they go crazy when they get caught. You know, it's fucking awesome. I'm gonna do the giveaway first before we go into the little roads here, though. Can we get a drum roll in the chat, guys? Can we get a drum roll in the chat right now? 3, 2, and 1. Thanks, mofo. Is that the console? No, it's not the console, Jesswell. This is my own special little background thing I have, Jesswell. It's really cool. It's a special equalizer, but yeah. And the winner of a Steam game is... Death Hunter is the winner of a delicious Steam game. If you guys want more subs, donations, retweets, all the good stuff, how to get more games on the channel, guys. You know how it works. Order, I say. I'll take a Death Hunter. We'll take the game. I'll give you the game in a second here, my friend. I want to get through this little trial here, and then I'll do that. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Pine, your client. He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Retweets, though. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And to find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. Let's go scare the shit out of me. You mean this, Arukin? At this point, this is only formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, the court is adjourned. No, the children making noise. Oh, the children making noise? Oh my. It turns out that Frank Sowit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day.
Oh,
God, it's so good. When Larry went to an apartment with the victim wasn't home.
So
After he left, Mr. Sowit let himself do his dirty work. I'm gonna do a Phoenix in my own voice. It feels better. Because he does a lot more talking. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I'm gonna make it hit in my voice because it's gonna hurt my voice otherwise if I do it that way. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, wrong voice. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. That cleavage shot, though. That's right. Yes, well,